Hi guys, today I'll be journaling on John chapter 14 verses 27 to 28. It says here, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled or fearful. You have heard from me tell you, I am going away and I am coming to you." Lately, I've been given opportunities to have trainings and other projects, and all of them are still in proposal period. Although I've been granted one project, it hasn't started yet, and all of those things playing out in my head makes me a little bit having trouble in sleeping. It's funny because I have those opportunities, I have proposals, but it's making me overthink probably, and it's causing me difficulty in sleeping. And because of that, I searched the Bible, of course, on peace, because I have already experienced that only God can give me that level of peace that no one else can give me. I have already experienced that when I was having my first daughter undergo her first ever surgery. It's a major one, and I was so worried because she's gonna have a major surgery, and that it's making me think of the unthinkable, making me think of what if she would not wake up from the anesthesia, from the surgery, and so on. And I was 9 months pregnant with our second child back then, and it was really difficult for me. And I was crying and crying because I don't know what's gonna happen. It's out of my control for sure. And I just prayed. I was crying while I was praying. I was waiting for her. My husband just sent her to the operating room, and I was staying in the room. Well, our room, where she is gonna come back to when she's done with the surgery. And I was so scared. It's like you're not sure if your daughter's gonna come back. And that's when I started to pray really, really hard. And I asked God to bring back my daughter. And that, because it's already giving me stress that I cannot bear, because I was 9 months pregnant and I don't want to have contractions that is not expected or not scheduled, if I may. And I kept on crying until I felt that peace in me that it just went on me, and it made me feel like everything is gonna be okay. But I continued to pray And I had the best rest actually that I have never felt before. And when I woke up, although Jean is not yet there, I have that peace in me already, and it made me feel that everything's gonna be okay, and that she will be back. And I did not have any doubts. And me and my husband waited in the waiting room until she's done, and after that she was really sleepy. She was sleeping for like almost half a day, but we were okay knowing that she was able to respond to us. She was able to smile to us, and that really gave me an assurance that she's okay. And I want us to always remember that God is always there for us, and He is the only source of peace that no one else can make you feel. And if you have doubts, I urge you to pray, to just have faith that God is in control. Sometimes it's easy to take things on our hands. We try to control things, but the more that we do that, the more that it becomes evident that it's really not within our control. We get more frustrated. But if we lift up things to God, that's the only time that the burden is out of our shoulders and things become better. So I just want to share that verse to you, and as I continue to meditate on the word, and I'll put this on fast forward, I want you to also think of how God has been there for you, giving you the peace that you haven't felt for a long time. And if you have been in the dark, you have been full of anxiety, I pray that you will have courage, and that prayer will lead you to Christ, giving you the peace you've never had before. Okay, so what I have received from this message while I was painting this is that there's really no one else who can give us the peace that God can give us. No matter how hard we isolate ourselves, no matter where we go, even if we go to the mountains or off-grid, there's really no other peace that God can give. So I urge everyone again to really just ask God for that peace that you have been needing, because you cannot do that yourself. So with that aside, I have written here the verse. It says here, "The peace I give is a gift the world cannot give. So there's actually a mistake here because I just drafted it, and that's no problem because this one is a friction pen. It's a friction pen, and what it does is that even if there's a mistake, it's okay, you can erase it. This one is the eraser. It just creates friction. It's not actually like the usual pencil eraser. And what is good about this is that I can actually use a heat gun or a blow dryer, and it will actually disappear. So before I use the heat on this, I'm gonna write first the words, and then we can erase it. So now that I have done the initial writing on this, because we're gonna do full calligraphy, we can already apply the heat, and that will erase this thing. So now we can clearly see the writing. We can already apply the thicker strokes. It's better to do it after it's erased because you can see the lines better. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this as is, and I'm gonna put a tab. I have a pre-cut tabs here. I'm not sure if I have these. I have made these ones with pre-cut. I printed it and then I cut them with pre-cut. I'm not sure if there is peas, so I think I have this here. Okay, so if you don't have that, we can just get one that is blank, and what I do is I color code them. Anything that is related to God, I use yellow. Anything that is related to direction and wisdom, I use green, and then red for sin, and then purple for prayers, and so on. So I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna get my double-sided tape, and then my picking tool. So we're gonna write peace. I hope during this time that you are having peace despite everything that is happening. There's so many news that brings sadness, worry to everyone. But I hope that your peace doesn't depend on what is happening around you, but is founded on God. So we're gonna write peace. And the verse, John 14:27. Sometimes I write my prayer here, but I don't have enough space, so I'll just do my prayer on my own and put a date here. Today is October 6, 2020. And then I'm gonna use this tool. I like this tool because it helps me remove the backing of the tapes. This one is quite an old double-sided tape, so it's harder to use, but it works. So that's it. I hope you guys have a great day and have a peaceful season, and I pray that you also share the peace with other people. See you and bye-bye.